blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. In traffic, it's Burnett. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The give to the single back. Got the first down. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Drops back on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. In the backfield, it's Stockton. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look at it.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The play fake. Makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Catch in the middle. It's Burnett. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Walker. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. But maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Going for 6. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's past the sticks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Second down to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got got enough space. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there ready to cook. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Hits inside, it's Thomas. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off-play action. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback's treating this like a free play. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Left side is Singleton. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. With the draw, it's Pryor. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Pryor. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now.
A shot toward the end zone. And complete. He was going for the touchdown.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Trying the left side. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sells to run, looking to pass. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. to go up top on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job on the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Gators. Gets it into the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. One more snap coming before halftime. Drops back on first down. Gonna let it fly. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 15, here comes a return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Sells to fake. Look out! Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along and they really need to make something happen.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They're all over it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Looking for space. It's Pryor. Stopped right there.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Might as well run him again. Sees an alley. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Unleashes one. Out wide left, it's Wilson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gators! They'll try to add another to their lead. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. On the ground, it's Thomas. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And after your defense just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll, and you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Left side is Stockton. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
On the run, it's Thomas. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good...
He's taking the shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Tells the run, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The snap sets up the throw. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws. Just had to get rid of it.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Lets it fly. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Stockton.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left is Pryor. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Rush right in his face. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second and long here. Here's a get the ball. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Beasley. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the defense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. Trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, UNLV. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get concerned with playing safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh center downs going to the air. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. On the run, it's Thomas. They put the brakes on it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and then it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got a little space. Runs through a tackle. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Right back to the well. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Long way to go on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pass to 6. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And his defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.